If you've been struggling to crochet the magic circle, you're in good company. Today I'm going to teach you an easy alternative to the magic circle that's beginner friendly. I'm Laisha from With Love Laisha. Let's get started. I'm going to use chunky yarn and a big hook so you can see what I'm doing clearly, but this method does work with any yarn. So the first thing I'm going to do is make a slip knot, and you want to give yourself a nice long tail. This is going to be important in closing up our alternative magic circle. Now I'm going to chain 5. You can chain more if you need a bigger circle or less if you want a smaller circle. You want to do at least 3 to 4 chains though. Okay, I have my 5 chains here. Now I'm going to insert my last chain by the knot and connect my first and last chain with a slip stitch. You can insert from the smooth side or the bumpy side, it doesn't matter because your chain will get covered. But you want to make sure your working yarn is here at the top or you'll have trouble crocheting. I'm inserting from the bumpy side. My working yarn is up here and I'm placing a slip stitch. So just insert, pull up a loop and pull it through both the chains. I'm going to chain 2 because I'm using the double crochet stitch. You'll follow your pattern and chain the number you need for the stitch you're using. To place your stitch, you're going to insert into the center of the circle we made. I'm not going into any chains. And just hold your tail against your circle as you place the stitches. You're working around the tail as well and catching it in the stitch. This will be key to closing the circle. Once again, I'm inserting into the center of the circle, making sure I go around the tail as well, and place my double crochet. Crochet as many stitches as you need for your pattern, and I'll meet you at the end of the round. I'm going to close with a slip stitch into the top of the chain. So once you've finished your first round, you'll follow what your pattern states as if using a regular magic circle. And I'll chain 1 to secure it so I can show you how to close the center when you're ready. If you find your circle looking like a tube, your stitches might just need a good stretch, or maybe try crocheting them a bit looser and your circle will sit flat. We have our tail here that we worked into our stitches. Pull that to close the center of your circle, but be gentle so the yarn doesn't snap, which can happen with a regular magic circle as well. I like to close off my circle after the first round, so if the yarn does snap, I only have to redo the first round. Now if you have a gap in the center, I'll show you what to do. Grab a yarn needle or darning needle and thread your yarn into it. Make sure your needle has an eye big enough for your yarn. Weave your needle into the first round, working around the circle and coming out where you started, basically creating a cinch cord that you'll pull to close the center off more. Working a little bit at a time is easier for me than trying to pull the tail out at the end. Pull on that tail, and now the center is nice and closed up, same as a magic circle. I hope you found this alternative to the magic circle fairly simple and easy. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions or if you would try this, and check out this playlist with more crochet tips and tricks for you. Until next time, keep crocheting with love and patience. Thanks for watching.